In today's video, we're going to break down 5 awesome facts about the incredible American Akita. Welcome back to the Akita show. If this is your first time here, my name's Will. I'm a canine behaviorist and I'm the founder and CEO of FenrirCanineLeaders.com. This channel is dedicated to helping you learn everything you could possibly want to know about Akitas, then how to become high-level canine leaders that can raise perfect Akita companions. So if you're a lifetime Akita lover, thinking about getting one, or just started your journey with the Akita, then this channel is for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a future Akita video. So let's dive into today's video and we'll break down 5 incredible and interesting facts about one of the world's most glorious dog breeds. And first of all, we have that the American Akita actually originates from Japan but branched out from the Japanese Akita somewhere around World War II, when military officers brought them back to the US and breeders began their work towards a completely different dog than the original. Now today, the American and Japanese Akita are 2 completely different breeds. For example, the American Akita is a much larger and heavier breed compared to its Japanese counterpart. But the most known person to bring an Akita over to the US was Helen Keller, who was given not 1 but 2 puppies from a Japanese breeder. The first pup went home with her when she returned from a journey to Japan in 1937, but unfortunately died at only 7.5 months, whereupon she was then gifted the next one from the breeder who felt so sorry for her. Now, back in Japan, the Akita was a dog which was considered a status symbol. They began with tracking game during hunts to later, due to a general movement to more rural areas, included the guarding of their families. Now, like many guarding breeds, they are used to work without any humans close by, which gives them a strong ability to make decisions for themselves. Now, at one point in Japanese history, the ownership of an Akita was restricted to the imperial family and the ruling aristocracy. It was not until the 19th century that Emperor Taisho changed the rules so that any citizen could own one of these incredible breeds. Now, the world's most famous Akita was called Hachiko, who was so loyal to his owner that even 10 years after his owner's death, Hachiko still waited for him at the train station where they used to meet every single day. Now, when Hachiko died himself, there was a statue made after him. Today, the Akita is considered a symbol for good health, happiness and longevity. It is common to give a small statue shape as an Akita as a gift to someone as a token with good wishes, especially if someone has just had a baby. And coming in at our fact at number 4 is just how independent this guard dog breed can be, like many other guarding breeds. Now, this demands a leader who can have consistent rules, boundaries and expectations from day one. They are territorial, fiercely loyal and possessive around their family, especially to one person they tend to connect with most. Now, this is an argument for not getting an Akita yourself if you live alone, because if you don't socialize your puppy and teach it to respect boundaries, you may very well end up with a dog that won't allow anybody near you, and that can be a disaster. Owning an Akita also means having a dog who prefers to be close to you at all times. Any Akita wants to be the center of attention with their loved ones and to be where the action is happening, so you must be able to insist that you have complete control. Their territorial instincts may make it difficult to keep more than 1 Akita in a family at the same time, since they can be quite aggressive towards other dogs, especially those of the same sex. Now, since the Akita has been used in hunting, their hunting instincts and prey drive still are very strong. So if you have smaller pets at home, you need to socialize your Akita to a very high standard before introducing them to other animals to make sure they stay safe. If the situation arises, the Akita will chase and likely kill a smaller animal like cats, for example. Now, again, like many other guarding breeds, the American Akita can be quite a calm, reserved breed. But that being said, it should be noted that an Akita does have a switch that can turn on and off very quickly, especially when they feel threatened. They go from calm to very outwardly aggressive very fast. So it's something, again, that you must be under control of at all times, which is why so many people, myself included, say that an Akita is only really suitable for a high-level canine leader. Now, moving on to our fact at number 3, and that is that due to the hunting and guarding skills and lineages of the American Akita, they are a highly intelligent breed. However, they are capable of making decisions independently and perform their duties without any other people around, which makes them prone, if to not necessarily needing to follow their owner's guidance and direction. Therefore, training in Akita takes patience and consistency above all else. Now, while they can be trained just as much as any other dog, they can be difficult to motivate because of this independence, which is what requires that high level of canine leadership. Now, if you want to train perhaps even to compete in obedience with your dog, the American Akita may not be the right breed for you. However, despite the fact that they do have that mind of their own and they're more of an independent breed, many Akitas absolutely love to work, and they're known to really enjoy tracking, searching, agility, obedience, and taking long walks out with their owners. Now, activating an Akita's mind is extremely important, since they are by default quite relaxed and lazy dogs, and then that taps into that independence of making those decisions for themselves. So you need to make sure that you offer good structure, good boundaries, and good expectations from your dog, and implement that consistently throughout its life. If you can achieve that, you will have an Akita that will always look up to you for guidance and direction, and if you can get over that hurdle, then at that stage is when you will have a perfect Akita companion. So let's move on to our fact in the number 2 spot, and that is, like we've mentioned, that although the Akita by nature is a working dog, given its history with hunting, watching and guarding, but that being said, it is known to have been used in many other areas as well. Due to its strength, Akitas have been found in the military, they've been used as sled dogs, rescue dogs, therapy dogs, and much, much more. Now, it may be more difficult and time consuming to get there compared to some other breeds, but once done, the Akita, like we just mentioned, absolutely loves to work. Now, let's talk about our fact at number 1, and that is how the American Akita is such a large and heavy breed. They measure between 26 to 28 inches for males and a little bit shorter for females, and weigh between kind of 80 and 100 pounds. The body of an Akita is large and rather square. Now, like any Spitz breed, their tail is curled up on the back, and the Akita come in most colours with a white base, with or without a black mask or blaze. They are fully white Akitas, but these have no mask at all. Their fur is short and thick and requires little to hold, and their fur is double coated, where the undercoat is very thick, soft and dense, while the outer coat is straight and harsh. Now, due to the thickness of their fur, they prefer living in snow and cold rather than warmer climates, and they do shed twice a year, so you have to make sure that you are brushing them regularly, otherwise that fur will get absolutely everywhere. Now, a little fun fact to go alongside this one is just how much the Akita loves to be clean, and they love to keep themselves clean, very much like how a cat does. And another plus is that they do, unlike many other dogs, don't smell that bad. And who doesn't want to cuddle with a dog that smells good rather than a damp, horrible, wet, smelly dog? Now, they were a fun 5 facts, but overall, the American Akita is an awesome guarding breed. But I really want to take this time to stress so much the fact that this is not a dog for a first-time owner or someone that hasn't got a high level of canine leadership. They need strong, consistent, yet kind leadership, and people who know how to control a strong-willed, independent breed like this. If you can do that, then the American Akita is an absolutely wonderful, glorious dog breed. So I hope you enjoyed our 5 facts today. If so, make sure you hit that like button, and you can get involved down in the comment section below. Don't forget, if you are new here, you've got to subscribe, because we have 2 dedicated Akita videos coming here every single week. So I can't wait to talk to you again on the next episode of the American Akita Show.